Are you looking to become a better communicator? Would you like to know how to pitch more effectively in your agency career? Well, you should join me and my mate John Torrance for our Pitch Perfect training course. John's joined me this afternoon just to introduce some of the topics he's going to cover in the training course along with me. John, how are you?
Oh, how you doing, Andy? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Okay. I'm going a little mad, but
Yes. Yeah, the joys of lockdown, I think. Who isn't going a little bit potty?
yeah.
So what's today's core topic? What are we going to be talking about?
Today we're going to talk about who you are, proving your credibility.
Proving credibility. Why is it important to be seen as credible when you're pitching your ideas?
Well, you may have this amazing idea and your audience might think, yes, this is good, we like it, but then they're thinking, who's going to deliver it? Can we rely on you to get this thing over the finish line? Will we enjoy working with you? Are you experienced enough? Do you have the skills? Does your team have the skills to deliver this particular thing? So proving your credentials and your experience.
How can you do that through communications? Surely proving your credibility isn't about how you say something, it's about what you say.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I think a good story will do the trick. So
Uh-huh.
you could claim all kinds of great qualities and say, well, I can do this and I'm great at this particular thing. I collaborate well. For example, here are the different areas of expertise in my team. Or you could show them by telling them a story and saying, here's this particular experience that I had. Here's what my team did. We encountered this problem. Here's how we solved it. We did this and this and this. And we worked together with these people and they were really pleased, for example. Then what you're doing is you're proving, as long as they believe that the story is true, that you're proving that you have these qualities. You're suggesting to them qualities that should then come to them in their heads. So they should then think, oh, well, these people collaborate well, or this person has the skills to do that. They work well with other people. They manage other people well. They've got the experience that we need to actually do this, because managing a project is a difficult thing. Getting people to do what you want is a difficult thing. So proving that as well as the idea, you've actually got the skills and a team in place who can deliver the thing, that's vital. Otherwise, I don't think people will invest.
Got you. And you know what? Recently, I was involved in a pitch process where an agency had excellent credentials. They'd done some work for a very valid competitor, but they weren't able to tell the story around what they'd done. And I think the depth and the quality of that case study was missed because they couldn't tell that story. So I totally agree with you. I think that being able to prove your credibility through good storytelling is a fundamentally important part of pitching and good communication.
Yeah, and I think also if you're, I mean, I'd like to think investors have probably been on the same journey that you have. So if you can tell an emotive story where you're sharing the facts, but also describing how you felt at each particular stage, you might key into their instinctive feelings about the story and might invoke a memory where they start to share in that experience and they start to feel a connection to you. And I think that's going to make them much more likely to want to invest in you.
Oh, that's really good. Okay, so using emotions to kind of build rapport and relationship rather than a very factual, detail-based story. I
Yeah,
like that,
and
John. Yeah.
describing the things that went wrong. And if you tell a story where it's all perfect, they're not going to believe you, and they need to trust in you.
The fairy tale world doesn't exist.
Mm.
Okay, John. So if you'd like to find out more about the Pitch Perfect training course, why not have a look at agencysquared.co.uk, click on the training page, navigate your way to Pitch Perfect, and you'll find out all about the course, when it is, how much it is, how to book, and all that good stuff. John and I hope to see you then.